All right, Tyler Perry fans. Now, again, just a fun little open discussion video about something other than theories and whatnot, episode reviews. I actually was in Walmart the other day, just buying a cup. I don't know about you, but I try to feel the same way about my YouTube channel that I do about like the $5 movie bin. You know what I mean? In terms of, I want you to click on videos just before you get off the internet. You know how it is. You're in Walmart, you get like the 4 or 5 items you came in there to get, but as soon as you get towards the checkout, you just notice like the $5 movie bin, the CD bin. It's like, you know what, let me just kind of peek in there to see what's available, see if there's anything worth buying. That's how I have the attitude of when I make these videos on YouTube. I don't even like to say the word clickbait, but I just want to make these videos so, oh man, I need to study or I need to make dinner. It's like, you know what? I just watched this video or news report, but I see a bell icon that Jeremy uploaded a video. Let me give it a peek to watch it before I close my computer. That's the kind of attitude I like to have when I make these videos. So I was in Walmart, and for $5 I saw a Medea Tyler Perry play collection. It was class reunion, it was family reunion, Meet the Browns, and I Can Do Bad All By Myself. I think 4 plays for $5. I'm pretty sure I already have these. Me and my mom already have these plays individually, but for $5, I'm like, I might as well, because maybe my discs are scratched by now or something. And I was watching a couple of the plays. I think I watched Class Reunion. That's actually one of my favorites. Ironically enough, Tyler Perry said that's one of his least favorite plays, but that's one of my favorite plays that he did. Goes to Jail is probably my all-time favorite, but Class Reunion has me laughing a lot. And I did watch I Can Do Bad All By Myself. And I wanted to talk about how when it comes to Tyler Perry now, I get on the channel, I look at the comments, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we talk about what we don't like about the shows. How, man, this episode sucked, or Tyler Perry needs to give these shows like 2-hour like finales and premieres. These shows to be 5 nights a week or 5 days a week, and the list goes on. But I think we can all agree that at the core of his work, whether the quality diminishes over time in terms of like if he does a series, or if the plot's predictable, I think we can all agree that whenever Tyler Perry does something, he puts a little heart into it. Like there's a life lesson, there's some faith in there, and just some family values, whether it be a family as a whole, relationship, parent and child, and what have you. And I just love going back and watching some of the early work and just feeling like, dang, this is why I actually got attached to Tyler Perry. Like these plays and whatnot, like the songs. I mean, some of the songs I fast forward through, but the songs and just the values in it, you could just tell at the very core there's some heart inserted, a little bit of love in these scripts. And yeah, it just really helps, because sometimes, instead of looking at his current work and maybe the work over the past couple years, like stuff that I really didn't like that much, like the Boo movies, and Loving You Is Wrong just not being as good as when it first came out. It was never really great, but it's just been dragging on. Then the haves and the have-nots, to kind of see this pyramid just kind of like crumble. I don't know. It's just hurtful. But I'm not saying the show can't turn around, but just looking over the past few seasons, we can all agree. And again, I feel like most of us can agree based off social media and how people have been talking about the show. This show has definitely fallen from grace. It's still his #1 show in my opinion, but it's definitely not what it used to be. We can just tell that this show still has family values. Like, even the first 10 episodes this season really weren't that good. Hannah's moment with Candace talking about how, what, here's what happened, here's how I gave birth to you. David reflecting on his mistakes as a father and husband, how that's affecting his son. Loving You Is Wrong, Marcy losing a baby, and Kelly suicide, and the list goes on. I mean, there are just so many examples I could talk about. Even the pains. I've been giving this show praise over the past few episodes because they've been legitimately good. It's not about some overused laugh track or just stale jokes, characters who are there for apparently no reason. We've actually gotten some character development. We've gotten some heart, tackling some solid issues. So that's why I wanted to do this video, to just kind of give you a reminder that if you haven't done so, I would highly recommend look through your DVD collection, or, you know, like me, if you happen to come across these movies for dirt cheap. I mean, these plays that used to be going for like 10-15 bucks, you know, you can buy them in packs for like, you know, almost nothing. And, you know, just kind of go back and watch some of his early work, and you could just tell that he put his foot in there, you know. Well, yeah, he put his Medea foot in there with the stocking, black shoe and everything, and like flicked a cigarette in there, because those plays, you know, even though some of them feel long and drawn out, because I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like Meet the Browns is like his longest play. It's like, it has me laughing, but that's probably one of, you gotta like cancel your plans. If you, it's kind of like watching Gone with the Wind or the Ten Commandments. You gotta cancel whatever you have planned for the rest of the day to sit down to watch the thing from start to finish. But it just reminded me of like why I fell in love with his content to begin with, and stuck with him from the plays, the movies, House of Pain, to where we are now, because he actually does care in terms like the core content of his scripts, whether it be, you know, a story of redemption, coming to faith, relationships, or what have you. He does good. He does good. So with that being said, again, not a big theory video, just me kind of thinking back, throwback Thursday, if you will. Well, it is Friday when I'm recording this, so flashback Friday. Yeah, just go back, watch a couple of those plays, but pick out your favorites. You know, maybe you're don't pick out a play you don't like, because I'm trying to think if there's any. I think Ant Band's Place was probably one of the worst plays, but that was one of his newer plays. Yeah, that wasn't a good one. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, because literally, if you haven't done so already, what's wrong with you? Come on. I make content all the time, man. We talk all Tyler Perry all week, because I do this for a living. So let me know in the comment section below, what's one of your favorite Tyler Perry plays, or if you feel like, you know, you need a bit of reassurance, you know, what's that Tyler Perry show, movie, or product that you just pop in the DVD or Blu-ray player and it's like, you know what, Tyler Perry, no matter how much time goes by, this piece of work makes me laugh, it makes me cry, it makes me think, and just makes me remember why I love you and your content to begin with. So with that being said, I really want to get in the comments to see what you all think, and I'll talk to you later.